Don't you know that the music should be solid?
Let's go.
Why wait? The Wi-Fi sucks. Why wait?
Why wait? Theo, I'm in my new back cave down here in the South, getting ready to be a movie star like you. And I got no fucking Wi-Fi, Theo. I got no Wi-Fi. What's a guy supposed to do with no Wi-Fi? I'm fucking upset, Theo. And then you tell me to go to Amazon. I don't even know what Amazon is, and buy a Wi-Fi booster. Go fuck yourself. I can't do something like I can't. That's enough of that. They'll see that a year from now in the movie. Yeah. But what the fuck, Theo?
If this episode even makes it that far to someone's ears, because I have a feeling we have just started with the technological problems that we're having.
Oh, God.
But you know what?
I can't.
Hey, guess what? A for effort. We're trying. And we're up against like 14 deadlines. You're on location filming. I'm leaving in a couple of days. Carolyn Kawash, who edits for us, she's gone. She's going to Costa Rica for like a week. So we have 24 hours.
She's on some fucking island.
We're gone.
We can never find Justin when we want him. Who knows where Justin is?
Justin is gone. He's basically quit. He doesn't want to be part of the Biscuit Gang. He's out. Caesar's doing his merch and running. It's a fucking sinking ship. It's a sinking ship.
But I know this sinking ship is episode 12 of season 6. And it's called You Are My Sunshine.
Oof.
Because you are my sunshine, Theo Rossi. I swear, if you weren't my fucking sunshine, I would have quit this a year and a half ago.
I feel the same way, that I would have done the same, but here we are and we're getting close to the end. And I got to tell you something, we don't miss a week. So I appreciate it no matter where we are. Who knows what next week's going to look like with you in this bat cave with no Wi-Fi. Me, I'm going to be in I'm going to be in literally the corner of New Mexico, like in the middle of nowhere. And we might have to do it on rotary phones. We might have to call each other on rotaries.
I think I think we need to turn the reins over to Juno. I think Juno needs to do the entire show with Mona. The two of them. Come on. They can review the last one. Season 6.
Kane will join in. Like, they'll all do it. They'll review the episode and we'll just sit one out. We'll sit it out. Let me tell you something. Juno on this screen for 40 minutes would be probably the best episode ever. Her just sitting there. Ever with the lads. Can you imagine that? Oh my God. So let's hope we get through this. Like we just said, you're on to the next one. I'm going to be on to the next one. We're both excited about them. It's exciting times. And at the same time, we're racing to the finish. This episode was 16 and a half hours long.
So long.
Could have cut out a good 48 minutes of it. There was so much stuff.
But the irony is I have more notes on this episode, and I hope you just jump right over them because I have so many notes.
Oh, listen, so I wrote at the end, the last line I wrote when I watched this last night was, this is a pretty good episode, right? But at the same time, I can easily bring them out if I have to at some points, and I might bring him out if I have to.
Salty.
He might come out. I know. I'm trying to hold him back.
He's my favorite. I'm gonna stop doing the voice that I do for a while, just because I don't want to give it away too much. But your salty is the greatest thing ever. When you get salty, the kids love it out there. They fucking love it.
The kids love the salt, but you know what? I don't even want to call it salt. I want to call
salty
it
Sal.
Honesty. It's honesty. It's honest. Yeah. It's salty Sal and honest Harry. And the fact is, we're just being honest.
Can I be honest, Harry?
You're honest, Harry, and I'm salty Sal. That's it.
Oh, fuck, that's good. All right, come on, let's go. You ready?
So if Harry and Sal have to come out, they'll come out. That's it. If they have to, they have to.
Maggie's voice, previously on Maggie.
Well, I got a lot to say here because Kim Tig is smoking cigarettes in this opening scene. Patterson is with Jax at the park trying to appease everyone. She doesn't believe a word he's saying. And there you are, smoking the butts in the background.
Can I just tell everybody that when Paris Barkley, Charles's brother Paris, who directed this episode, said, "Hey, Coatsy, get in the background, get in the background," I thought to myself, this is what a glorified extra really does. They just find the lens. They have no dialogue. There's no point in giving me any dialogue. I mean, I played Macbeth. I played Rooster. I don't need any dialogue. Just let me walk back and forth. I did that so well. Tommy refused. Tibbs refused. He said, "Fuck that. I'm standing right here." But I did the glorified extra, smoking a butt back and forth. Boom. Shakalaka.
You found the lens in so many scenes in this episode that wherever Jax was talking, you were right next to him, and your face acting was at fucking A+ in this one. You were doing things. You were even pointing. You did some points. You had a lot going on.
Thank you so much. I felt it. I felt that when I rewatched this episode, I felt every single moment of how I didn't want to be in any of those scenes. It reminded me of what am I fucking even doing here? But man, oh man, A+ for effort right there, baby.
But I got to tell you, there's two ways that it goes when you're doing nothing in a scene, but you're listening and you're there. And, you know, like we've said a million times, they might do the scene 14 times. So for 14 takes, you're like this in the background, just sitting there. You can either do one of two things. You can do nothing and your mind is somewhere else, what you're going to have for dinner, when you're going to go to the gym, whatever, your mind's somewhere else. Or you can do a lot and you start doing things that maybe don't make sense where you're like, hey, what's up? Hey, and
yeah. That's what I was doing. I was walking around like a duck at a carnival.
I usually tend to do too much because it's usually I'm tired and I have to keep myself up. So I'll start doing like, oh yeah. Like, oof.
But then you got to do it 14 times in a row. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, yeah. And then you're wondering, am I overacting? I got no lines, but Jesus Christ.
And then you go, who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares if I'm overacting? Because the truth is, maybe they'll just widen the frame and keep me out of it. I don't know. Okay, so Patterson's not buying it.
CCH, so she's not buying anything. She's listening to Jax. They're grinding away. Jax just keeps lying to her. CCH keeps fucking listening. And then she starts to go away. Did you notice when she leaves that scene, she had three guys open the black limo door for her?
Yep.
I've never known a cop who has that kind of detail.
The DA, I guess. Yeah, I guess I don't know either. And then there was some humor injected with you guys at the end. What did you do? You did something.
Yeah, the humor was, you talking about me and Montez? That's
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a tattoo and then jizz on your wife or your mama. And then Jax goes, he goes, she's dead. And Jax goes, that won't stop him. You know, the neck, you know, it's all a bunch of humor that was very quick. They go, come on, tattoo. And he goes, you know, blow me, boss. I mean, you know, it's all tattoo stuff. It's all Fantasy Island stuff. And I was in that movie.
I know you were. You were in that movie.
Yeah, it was an attempt at humor. Did it work? You tell me. Did it work, Theo?
It definitely worked because now I can only see Jacob as tattoo when you said it, because I never looked at Jacob like that because I'd never seen this episode. So I thought that was and the fact that he says boss after it because he uses the tattoo line from Fantasy Island is pretty fantastic. Yeah. Now, if you don't know Fantasy Island, that will make zero sense to you, right? If you don't know the Ricardo Montalban it'll make no sense. But for me, I loved it. Because I love that show. Okay. Tara and Juice, she's with Bobby. While she's with Bobby and he's kind of half in, half out. Juice, you can already see, here he comes, fucking Debbie Downer coming in. He's in a bad mood. It's the fucking worst. This guy is the worst.
Debbie Downer.
Debbie Downer.
No, you've got the double entendres working beautifully. Debbie fucking Downer, man.
He comes in, Debbie Downer. When Juice walks in, it's like, wah, wah. Do you need anything, Doc? It's like, somebody give this guy a good mood. So then he tells, and then Patterson calls, and I kept thinking, I kept thinking Bobby overheard her. Like he woke up and heard some of it, but that never came to fruition later.
No.
But he does wake up right on the Patterson call. And then he tells her, ultimately, Bobby, like he wakes up like a bear. Did you ever notice that? It's like a bear waking up. He's like,
yeah.
But she tells Patterson that she'll give her everything. Like she's ready to go. She's going to do this.
We can give you everything, like everything. I go, this is all getting very real now for Tara, right? Maggie got so quiet in here. She perfectly played it. Her mind is racing and she has the bullet.
She has the
Here
bullet.
we fucking go.
Here we go. So Bobby the bear waking up.
And then the bear talks.
The bear talks.
Right?
And you start to make her feel bad,
talks.
right?
Thanks, Doc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Doc. He, and again, he's saying how much we need you. We appreciate you, right? All of a sudden, everybody is like, now everybody's back. It takes one episode for everybody to be completely like, okay with whatever was done. Very odd. Whatever. I'm not going to bring out the double S. Okay.
Yeah, no, we got to go. We got to go.
Jem is with the kids.
We got to go in this episode.
Yeah. Jem is with the kids. Unser arrives. Abel, this is a consistent theme. Abel wants mommy, right? The consistent theme is Gemma can't handle this.
Where's mommy?
Where's mommy?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'm not really interested there. Jackson Chibs are with Connor.
But the kid was great.
Kid's great. Kid's great.
Yeah.
Kid's got I would love to see what they look like now because they got to be much older.
They're big boys now.
Big boys now. They're going to be much older.
Yeah, they got to be like, like they're like 17, 18 years old now. No. It's 7 years ago. 6. So 14,
they're like
13, 14.
Yeah. I mean,
13, 14.
So what would be interesting, I wonder if they're acting, because if they ever, and it'll never happen because Disney bought Fox and all that, but like if they ever did play those kids when they're older, it wouldn't be them. It would probably be like two stars or, somebody, whatever.
Correct.
Yeah. But
correct.
I mean, I'd like to see
who the fuck cares? But correct.
But who the fuck cares? Because I'm not going to be in it. And who the fuck cares?
I'm not going to be in it, so I don't fucking care. Yeah.
As Chib said in his interview this week, I don't fucking care. And he, that was a whole nother thing. Speaking of Jackson Chibs, there with Connor. And you can get the feeling right here that somebody's playing someone. Somebody's not being honest in this conversation.
I feel Jack's talking so slow in here. Yeah, I feel Jack's talking so slow, like his choice of talking so slow. There's just really no joy in Irishville or Bikerville. It's all so fucking slow. Anyway, Connor's now the man. He's the man with a plan. Whatever Jack says he's going to do.
He looks really stressed all the time, Connor. He looks stressed. He doesn't look like he's having fun. He doesn't look like he's having fun.
He is.
Like he just needs to go back to Belfast and get like a pint
all the time.
Yeah, he's not having fun. And again, I think that again, I'm starting to get the feeling because I hadn't seen it that something's going on. But again, I don't know what, right? Well, here comes probably my favorite scene from the episode. Obviously, up until this point, is anything to do with Tig and the hair. It's fucking great.
Yeah.
Tell me how that came
Not
about.
The hair,
was that
man.
written?
Not
was
the
that
hair.
written like that?
No, I did that.
How?
I mean, I did that. It was Charles and me, and we were going to get a little bit of a gunshot, and there was going to be some spray up into my face. And I went, how about, we get it right up into the fucking hair and let me look in the mirror. And Charles went, just do what you want to do. And I went, not the hair, man, not the hair. And that's how it all came about. And so the makeup, Michelli got the blood up a little higher. And I picked the window by the truck there and just threw it in there. I did a little Theo Rossi, did a little Laurel and Hardy moment.
I loved it. It's the levity needed after that Connor scene, and it's just so good.
Well, good. And thank God for humor at times like this for, number 6 on the call sheet for me. Like, Jesus Christ.
Well, now the Chinese arrive, right? They want Connor. They're going to keep Happy. A lot going on here.
It's the return. It's the return of DL. The return of DL.
Sort of. He's in the truck.
Sort of.
They got him. They got his mouth taped, and he's in the truck. We're not getting him back, right? So
Nope.
Jax's plan is currently not working at this moment.
Nope.
And then, of course, because it wouldn't be a fucking
DL was this close from getting out of that van, Theo. That close. And then the Chinese just, whoop, slid that door shut. Nope,
Yeah.
You're not going yet, buddy.
And then it wouldn't be a Sons season 6 episode if Nero wasn't doing paperwork, because we had a cut to Nero doing paperwork in the office. Here we go. Kinko's time. Here we go. Office Depot. Here we go. Everybody's doing fucking
God
paperwork.
bless.
My goodness, they tell criminals don't leave a paper trail. This fucking everybody's got paperwork in this thing. Everyone.
Everybody's got paperwork. Everybody. If you don't have paperwork, we're going to give you some. Stick around.
Stick around. We have paperwork. So now his crew arrives. I love this fucking scene, by the way. I just want to
We got Ronaldo showing up with those big mouthful of gold teeth. I mean, you know how tough it is to talk with those fucking things in your mouth? I mean, Ronaldo put that shit up there and he just started spewing off like Shakespeare. Pretty great.
It's probably one of the better scenes I've ever seen with on the show,
Such a good
especially in
scene.
season 6. It's just a great back and forth. Jimmy trying to like, am I in? Who am I with? This is a big episode for Nero. He's kind of in, he's kind of out, he's kind of confused. And I just love the way it was played. We bring back the Mayans. The Mayans are back in. Like, we mentioned the Mayans. We mentioned Alvarez. We haven't heard from them in a long time. I don't remember the last time he was on the show. And they're both just
Weeks
great.
and weeks and months on this show.
Yeah.
He's been missing, totally missing.
Which is crazy, right? Alvarez was such a big part of the show, and then he'll just disappear for like seasons.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. And it was always great when Emilio was on set. You're so excited when he's there. At
So
table
excited.
reads and stuff.
So
So
excited.
he come with the big ape hanger bikes and stuff, and
Yeah.
you ever
And
ride
his
ape?
crew. His crew. I fucking love this crew. I love those guys.
I love those
Having
guys.
lunch with them. They were great guys, man.
You ever ride ape hangers?
Only one time.
Sucks,
I
right?
did a bike show and I was really like, back was uncomfortable, arms got tired. I didn't know what was going on. I mean, it was fine to ride, but not for me. Not for me.
It's hard when you're up and like you feel like, because you're all the way up here, and like if there's a danger thing coming, like you really like don't have the control that you have,
No.
Yeah, no, it's not.
That's why those, the Eric Banas of the world, when they're doing their little races on their Ducatis, they don't do them with ape hangers. They're the handlebars are way down here, way down here,
like right
A lot
close
more
to your
control.
face. Yeah.
Right close to your face. Yeah.
So Wendy's with the boys. Gemma's there. Gemma's trying to help her.
Yeah.
Wendy's skeptical. One of the lines that got me here, 2 lines got me, is she can't afford a nanny. Really? I mean, she can't get a babysitter? TM? No,
Lie. It's a lie.
it's a lie. You can't afford a nanny.
It's a lie.
There's 14 people in the
a lie.
town. Go get someone's daughter. Or get Chucky. Anybody you can get.
Oh, and the last show we talked about the crow eaters in the last show. Get any one of those gals. They'll help out.
Stupid. So that was one. But then after it, she says, "You betrayed me," which got me because I realized that that's what Jack says to Juice coming up. So you betrayed me, she said to Wendy. So I didn't realize that line was there before.
Wow. There you go.
There you go. So
I found the whole scene a bit forced. Sorry, Theo. I found it a bit forced. I found it a bit overwriting from Wendy's perspective. We've heard all this stuff before. all the exposition that they both had to say. You know, I've only got Uncle Cancer out there. I've got half of the Crow Eaters, you know, reeking of cum and with Tig's aftershave. And by the way, I want to say Tig was not an aftershave guy. He was an oil guy.
An oil.
I
guy,
wore
sure.
oil,
Patchouli.
not an aftershave.
No.
There was only one aftershave guy who shall remain nameless on that show. And his nickname was called the Skunk. And that's what we're going to leave it right there. But
Skunk,
I'm telling you,
skunk like
come
the
on,
aftershave. Yeah. I don't. My nose is still in recovery.
Still in recovery, man.
You know, I'll tell you something about the skunk. I used to be in makeup first before anybody, especially when I was doing my whole body tattoos and all that. I'd be in there at like 4:30 in the morning.
Sure.
And at 4:30 in the morning, after coming down on a bike, freezing in LA, you get in there with Michelli and the crew, and you just kind of basically go to sleep in the chair. You're just like, you know, and while they do their work. And, you know, you put on some like Edith Piaf or some nice music that you're just relaxing to.
Yeah.
And the skunk would come in early sometimes. I don't know what it was. He liked being on set, even sometimes when he wasn't working. And I got to tell you something, it would wake me up like a smelling salt. I would come in and go, my eyes would be closed and I'd be like, oh, he's here. He's here. And I'll never forget. You know how I used to like mess around with people all the time, but I do it without them knowing it. So I said to the skunk once, I said, hey, bud. Man, I got to tell you, I said, you smell fantastic. I said, what is that? What is that you wear? I said, it's outrageous. And he goes, I can't tell you. It's my own mix. I mix a couple of different colognes. And I was like, you don't say.
I just remember, Rossi, the days that the skunk would show up, even when he wasn't on the call sheet. You would, if you were watching, you would see a scatter of human beings who were running away, and no one knew why until there came the skunk, and then you know, oh, okay, they were just running away from what was about to happen. The smell of it all.
It was outrageous. I mean, it's not a bad smell. It's just pungent. Like it was just a lot. It's overbearing. Overwhelming.
Overbearingly overwhelming, and is unfucking called for.
Unfucking called for. Un-F called. I gotta tell you. So
come on.
Juice.
And then sorry, one more thing. So hang on. So we got Gemma telling Wendy, get clean, go back to dick. Girls are shit. I mean, the stuff that Sutter and the boys and girls would come up with, like, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Again,
okay. We got away with it back then.
And again, nobody's mentioned Clay yet, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Nobody's mentioned.
I know.
Don't worry about it. So
Jesus Christ.
We haven't mentioned Clay yet. He just died. Juice with Tara. She leaves. Juice is looking worse for the wear here. And I remember this scene, like, honestly, like I did it yesterday. It was on the stage.
Good.
It was on the stage. He goes in to see Bobby. I was having such a hard time with this scene. I remember literally walking out between takes and being like, I can't figure this fucking scene out. I didn't know how to play it. The joint was bothering me, like, because the smoke kept getting in my eyes, and like, you know, we were.
Wow, was it?
Yeah, it was really bothering me, and I knew they wanted to put humor in it, but I didn't. It was like the writing was going against what they wanted Juice to be. Like they wanted Juice to be fucked up, but they wanted the humor in there of like, oh, he's a big guy, and you know what I mean, and like they wanted the humor with Bobby. But it wasn't, it was counterintuitive of what they wanted Juice to be, because it was leading to this downfall, right? So I remember at this time, which had really, really become a very natural part of this show at the end, you didn't ask the directors anything because they didn't really know what was going on. They were just more concerned with like, not getting fired, shooting the episode, and like, you know, so you'd go to Charles, right? You'd always go to Charles.
In all honesty, though, in all honesty, Paris was one of those directors who actually would have an answer 9 times out of 10 for you. Because
Yeah.
he worked very closely with Sutter. So Paris was the one guy you could.
And I remember going to him and he would just say, just do it. And while I appreciate that now, because I've come so far from then, I didn't know. I was confused. And Bobby Boone, Boone's not the type to be like, hey, let's break down the scene. Like, it's just like, you're going to do it.
Booby. Let's call him Booby now. Booby's a good name for Bobby. Booby.
Booby is just going to.
And he was Booby because his booby, he had the bullet got pulled out of his booby. So he's Booby.
Fuck, his boobies were out. So, and I just remember having a very hard time with it, but for a multitude of reasons. And then I really like that guy Wes, by the way. I think has a fantastic.
So good.
And he's a really good actor.
So
by the
good.
way. So it was fun. He grabs the oxys. This is obviously, but what I wrote there is, Booby tells him he has to unwind. And Juice is just like a strange dude. Like, he's just so weird to watch. Like, I have a hard time watching him, even though it was me. I have a hard time watching him.
I have to tell you, for me, that was some of the most unpushed humor on the show in a very, very, like, you need 2 hands. He's very big. You said something about, is he serious? Oh yeah, he's huge.
I say he's not up to it. When he goes, you need to get your dick sucked. And I go, you don't look up to it. To him.
Yeah, you don't look up to it, brother. I mean, honest to God, for me, the emptiness in Juice's eyes never left, but the humor was fucking great. It was fucking great. And then you grab all those oxys at the end of that goddamn scene. I'm going, oh, no. I'd forgotten this part, Juice. I'd forgotten this part.
No, me too. I've forgotten the whole thing. So we go to Alvarez. I'm so happy to see him back. Him and the Bizlats. I always forget that Nero's crew was the Bizlats. I never remember it until I see them, because we've heard that name so much on the show. So they're just 2 old warriors, man, going at it in the scene. Buckle up. Here they go. It's gonna be fucking great. And he says, I need Switzerland.
No, that's right. It's so fucking good. And Jax has fucked up everything. Everything. Jax has fucked up everything. And to have Alvarez say it and Nero kind of, yeah, you're right. I mean, it was not only a great conversation of exposition, it was all the truth. Jax, in all his trying, has fucked everything up.
Worst president in SOA history.
Probably.
I mean, he's only the third.
No, Theo. No.
No,
Don't bring him out.
No. I'm not letting him out. He's staying in the pickle jar for now. But I'm telling you, if that lid comes off, I'll let you know when it is. But it's not now. I will just say that Alvarez is co-signing that he is the worst president because he fucked up everything for everyone.
Everything for everybody.
Okay. Here's where, oh God, it's going to be hard to fucking keep Sal in on this one. The crew is talking to the Irish.
I hated it.
He's
and again, it was not
screaming at them.
Why are we yelling so much? Why is everyone yelling so much? Can't someone just go, can we all calm the fuck down? Let's start it again.
It's so hard for me to not be salty here. I think I have to be.
I was there. I was. Go ahead, Salty.
Oh, just tell me, what was the fuck? Why?
Do it.
Why? Why are we fucking screaming? What the fuck is going on? We're right there.
I don't know.
Right there. No, we were right there. Theo, I was 4 feet away with no lines. I made them up until Charles finally went, Coatsy, you got no lines. Back away from the camera and went, fuck you. I want to yell too. I want to get upset too. It was a crazy day on set, man. I'm telling you. And the more we did it, the more we did it. And the louder everything became.
It's very
Can
loud.
you hear me?
Yeah. It was very fucking loud. It was loud. I'll let you know if your technical goes down. Don't worry about it. I got you back. I'll let you know.
Oh no, Mike technology is going down in flames, but let me know if I'm completely gone, brother.
No.
would
I'll
you?
let you know. I'll let you know.
I really appreciate it where I'm down here in the South. I have no fucking Wi-Fi where I am. So let me know.
I'm
Appreciate you.
shutting this light because it was really
You're
bright
good.
for a minute. Yeah. Okay. So Tara's at the hospital and surprise, Gemma's in the office. That was a pretty big surprise. I didn't expect that. So Gemma's in the office and she's in a fucking pickle jar because you got Patterson and them coming, but Gemma's there. And I, again, as someone
And is this the only doctor's office? Is this the only doctor's office in the whole world that's never locked? It's never locked. Like, have you realized Mama Gemma has walked in, I've counted 47 times over the last 6 seasons. It's never locked. Is that charming? Are they in Canada where we don't lock shit up there? Is that
I got a
what's
better
going on
one.
here?
I got a better one.
Please.
Honest Harry. I got a better one, Harry. Not just is it fucking never locked. How about this, Harry? How about this? It's fucking so
What?
bright in here. How about this? How about this, Harry? Not just is it never locked. Clean the motherfucking carpet. Or fucking do you not?
Yeah,
have
come
shower-
on.
OxyClean.
Who's on
What do you
that?
got? What's going on?
Where's the Tide extra? Yeah, come on. We've
Come
all got
on.
animals. Get the carpet cleaner. Why is the blood
Febreze
still
the
there?
place up. Febreze it. Put a lock on the door. Is someone else not moving in? Do they not have the office? Is there not another doctor in waiting? Isn't that what happens? Like the old movies, they scrape the name off the window. They scrape the name off the window when the new guy
Yeah,
comes in.
come on.
What the fuck?
There
And
was
they let
those
her-
old
by the
British
way, and
comedy
here's
movies.
another fucking thing. God damn it, Sal and Harry are out. Here's the other thing. Did they not see her walk into the hospital? She walks in, she has to walk past the reception desk and they go, oh, Dr. Knowles is here again. She's going into the office.
Yeah.
She doesn't
No,
work here
here
anymore.
comes Gemma Teller. Walk right in. It's open. It's open. Go snoop all you want. Take a camera in there with you and do the scene by yourself while you're at it. Please. It's ridiculous.
Anybody can just walk in, Harry? Anybody can just walk in?
Anyone, Salty. Anyone can walk in, Salty style. Anyone. I'm telling you.
So here we go. Patterson comes in at the same time, and now her and Gemma are going to have this convo. It's going to be aggressive. They don't like each other.
Two heavyweights, two beautiful heavyweights. Yeah.
Two beautiful
Here we
heavyweights.
go.
They're both lying. Everybody's
And then I
lying.
have a question. I have a question for you. Why does CCH? I know it's the story, but why does she keep going to Gemma's or to Tara's office? She runs into the chick who's probably going to be, they're going to talk about, or the deal, the secret deal that Tara and CCH are going to do. Why did she keep going? Like, why does she keep going to the office? Oh, and Gemma goes, I'm just going to go pray in the chapel here for a second. Oh, all right. I didn't get that.
Right. Like you would think
I
that
lost you?
Patterson would call an audible and just be like, nice to see you. We're going to see our cops. See you later. Like, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So again, it doesn't matter. It's a fucking free for all on that floor anyway. So it doesn't matter. Anybody can go anywhere. Doesn't matter. It's a free for all.
It's a fucking free for all on that floor. It's actually not even a hospital. It's Comedy Central. Okay.
It's a
keep
rec
going.
center.
We're doing
It's
good.
a rec center. So, okay. So Tara's negotiating 6 p.m. It's going down. And I will say something that I noticed on this only because I was a guest star for a long time. Good little guest star for that guy. The agent, the other guy. Good little pop. Right?
Yeah, really good little pop. I love some of her lines when she goes, she hasn't made up her mind yet. It's a big decision. She loves Teller, and she grew up without a father. I mean, you know what I mean? There was some nice little background shit on Tara coming from CCH, who understands the dilemma and the huge pickle jar that Tara is in at this moment.
Yeah, and then that guy is great. He obviously works for like the feds
Right.
or something. Yeah, and again,
Right?
just to speak on that guest star stuff, how cool for that dude that he comes in and he's got a scene with CCH and Tara. Like that's cool. He probably came in and did 2 days or 1 day with the other scene, that he's in later. Good for him. Good for him. It's
Yeah,
cool
2
seeing-
days. No, great.
They probably
Great.
paid him in
Really
peanuts.
great.
They probably paid him in pistachios, and but good for him.
No. He made more than Happy did on this episode. So no, that's fine. That's all right. Happy had 1 day. This guy had 2. It's all good.
Yeah, Jesus, that's a travesty. All right, so Tara walks into the cabin. The boys are all there. Everybody's joking around. Yeah.
I mean, that day on the couch, I'm not
Tell us about it.
joking. Tommy's still laughing, Theo. I had Chibs so deep into the tears of laughter with Booby, Chibi, and Tiggy doing the smoking the joint, having fun, hardly any dialogue. We all got cut from that whole scene because we were in a different movie. We were in Comedy Central audition time.
You guys were
And
really
we
smoking
were in a
cigarettes. You
different
were really
fucking
smoking
movie.
cigarettes, right?
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. And
Yeah.
you were just there and you were just fucking riffing on everything, correct?
Everything. Yeah.
And
We
none of
were
it made
really
it.
riffing on one. None of it made it. We literally got cut out of that fucking scene like you wouldn't believe. We were laughing hysterically about shit. Too bad.
You could see, if you look, you can see as they're pulling away, as Jax is going to walk away, Chibs can't hold it. He's fucking dying laughing. You see Tommy laughing.
Can't hold it.
Yeah.
And I had my back to the camera, so I was fine. And I was the worst thing for Tommy. Every time he looked at my face, he had to look away. It was
Yeah, because
It's
he's on
not-
camera. Yeah, he's on camera and it was the back of your head. Yeah. So, okay.
Yeah.
She hugs him in the room because she knows she's leaving.
yeah.
I will say something about that cabin. That cabin was on set, right? Tony Medina built that. He designed it.
Yeah.
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 I love the coloring
Yeah.
in the cabin. The way it looks, like photographically, like in a frame, it looks beautiful, right? Doesn't it look different than anything we've ever done?
Stunning, beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. Tony had such a great time doing the whole California redwood. There was Piney's cabin up in the north part of California. Stunning. He had fun with that cabin, and every time we went in there, whether Piney had to go or Tara's saying sorry or I'm smoking pot with and you're grabbing drugs, it was a good day on set because we felt good in that cabin.
Yeah, I really did. I enjoyed being there. It felt like you were in a different place when you would go there, especially since at that point in the show now, our Telemoro's basically gone. We're not there anymore. We're never in the thing that got bombed
Nope,
and
all
burnt
that.
out. Yeah.
Never.
So it was cool to have at least something that
Kaboom.
reminded you.
Big
of
sale
the
going
old
on.
place.
Kaboom.
Kaboom. Yeah. Okay. So Juice comes into Diosa, hood up. He's a mess. He's so awkward. He's so emotional. I can't even watch him. But he does say one line there that I got to tell you, even me, I didn't remember I said it. That was fucking heartbreaking when she brings him into, first of all, this is how little I remember about the show. When Lila brings him in, I thought for a second that Lila and Juice hooked up. I was like, wait a second. Is Lila about to hook up with Juice?
I thought for a second you were going to get a massage from Lila. I
Me
really
too.
did. Yeah.
I was like, what about Opie? And I was like, fuck, is this going down?
Thank goodness. Thank goodiness.
Thank goodiness that didn't happen. I would have been appalled. And
Right? Appalled.
I would have been appalled. So, and I don't want to be appalled. So we go in there, but he says a line that broke my fucking heart. He's such a mess, total overacted it, but whatever. He says, she goes, who do you want? And he says, someone nice. This fucking poor kid.
No, but it reminded me of Gene from True
I
Story.
know.
It was the pre-Gene line, a
Pre-Gene.
pre-Gene moment.
Pre-Gene.
I mean it. It was so
PG.
It was pre-Gene.
It's PG.
PG. Yeah. There you
Not
go.
BG,
And it wasn't
not BG. It's PG.
PG. Come on. I fucking love that line, bro.
No, me too. I really did. I enjoyed that line. And it was like, I felt so bad for the dude, I guess, because at this point now I knew what was coming, and I'll go to why I knew it was coming. So Lila goes outside. And by the way, props to the makeup department. They still got those little kind of burns from the cigarettes all over her. You could kind of see them when she's in her dress. Props to them. They don't
Amazing.
give up. They
Great
didn't give up on
continuity. Well
Great
done.
continuity. Well done. They were so good with that.
So good.
So Lila tells Gemma Juice is here. That kind of surprises her. And then we have this little scene in the mirror where you're going to see for the first time ever the tattoos that are on my chest. Sunshine. That was
So is that the first time we've ever seen those tattoos, Theo?
yes.
Wow.
And then
Wow.
later down the road in season 7, we'll see the one on his head. But the sunshine, that's the first one. And that was due to, and it's crazy because I never thought this would happen on the show, Kurt and I having a conversation about it.
Wow.
He said, you're going to be shirtless, naked, basically naked. Clay's gone. I think Juice would get tattoos.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Love it.
okay. And he's like, he's one of those guys that just gets tattoos all the time. And whatever he's
Love it.
feeling, he gets tattooed. And then he's like, let me think about something. And I guess he kept going with this, you are my sunshine, you are my sunshine, you are my sunshine, you are my sunshine. And that's when he said, you're going to have these 2 tattoos and it's going to be sunshine. And it's going to show the yin and the yang, the dichotomy of the character in all these types of ways. And I was like, fuck, man, that sounds amazing. And there it is. I remember getting
Do
it
it.
the first time. You remember?
And there you
remember when
were.
you remember when you got your neck one, right?
Got my neck. Yeah.
It's
yeah,
cool.
We discussed it all. Really
yeah, and
cool.
it feels like something like, oh, it feels cool. Like, oh, I'm adding to this character that I've been playing for so many years. This is a new wrinkle
For
in
sure.
the character.
No,
So that
for
was
sure.
cool.
For sure. And we also got to see your
I killed
Your
myself.
stomach was just washboard, boy. Killed
I was
yourself.
killing myself for that one.
Lettuce
Yeah,
and water.
I had no water in me. I was dying of thirst. I was absent of water. And I was
remember we used to
tanning.
do
I
those
was
crazy
tanning
things.
like I was like, James Brolin. I was like ready to go. I was like Bob Barker after summer vacation. It was like, here we go.
I love
So
it.
crazy.
All right, where are we?
Okay,
Before we
so
lose my whole technological wizardry. Where are we?
he's popping pills.
And
Popping pills.
Gemma shows up and you're naked and
Well,
you're having a heart attack.
no, not yet, not yet. He's freaking out and
Oh,
popping
okay.
pills, and we cut to Bobby and Tara.
Okay.
And again, West is drunk and knee deep. He's reading like Helter Skelter or something. He's reading like some weird book. And Tara escapes. And again, no idea. She fucking runs out the window. She's gone.
And I put down at that exact time that Tara, Maggie Siff, the actress, went out the window, went right to craft service. She went right to craft service, grabbed a coffee, and she had an apple. And she said, how'd we do? And they went, let's do it one more time. Okay, back in the cabin. She crawls out of that window, goes right to craft service because it was right there. Good for you.
Craft
Maggie.
service was right outside the window. You remember that on the stage?
Yep. Right there.
You could hear people. They'd be like, quiet, quiet on set, quiet, quiet.
Rolling. If I hear one more pop can opening, I was going to lose my mind.
Those stages were so loud. You could hear
So loud.
everything.
Everything.
And that's when you start doing the Bruce Willis. Guys, help me out. Guys,
Help me
please
out, guys.
help me out. Please. Okay. So Jax meets with the Irish. Obviously,
Yeah, Jack, Tibbs, Tig, Nico, Connor, Hugh.
woo! Can I give a big shout out here because we never did scenes in the rain, and this
I
was
wrote that's all. That's all I put down was rain. What a glorious day! What a glorious day!
so. Here's what's wild.
I remember Charles. Yeah.
Go ahead. When the scene first starts with you guys, you see rain on you, but it's not raining. And I was like, and me as someone who does this goes, oh fuck, it was raining and they didn't clean his jacket. And I was like, they're going to shoot this whole scene with no rain because I see it on your cuts. I see it on Connor. And then it started raining. So go ahead, tell me.
No, I was just saying that I remember Charles Barkley. His real name's Paris. But I remember Charles just going, we're using it. We're using it. Let's go. Let's go. And everyone got real excited. Like, let's get the lines in. Let's get the scene in because we're going to use this fucking rain. And it was just fucking great.
I only remember doing it intentionally, meaning when I say intentionally, where it was like, we got to go. One other time, we were going to a funeral of one of the characters and we were on our bikes in a parking lot.
Oh,
and it was pouring. And they were like, we can't wait. They're like, we got to go. And we all had to pull out while it was raining. And I remember thinking like, this is going to look fucking cool. But we never did it. We never, when it would rain, we would stop. We would stop shooting, but you know,
correct.
You can't sometimes. So I love that we use the rain. But speaking of rain, it's going to be hard to keep Sal and Harry in on this one.
Yeah.
So the Chinese show up and it's a fucking massacre. It's a massacre.
Yeah.
You guys are doing, those are big days, right? With all these people dying. How long are you there for?
The whole day. It was the whole day. It was so much special effects and so much, you know, armorers and making sure the squibs were in the right place and making sure everyone was safe because you're going to get one fucking shot at it. One shot. And it better be a good one and it better be a safe one. And that's why it takes forever to set up the scene as it should.
I am fortunate that I've never, I don't want to say never because someone will say I'm wrong. I've rarely has Juice been in these big massacre scenes. Rarely. You have been in all of them.
You weren't there. I've been in all of them. You haven't been there in hardly any of them. That's right. You didn't miss anything. You know me with my anxiety with safety.
Yeah.
I'm walking around with my like patent with my goddamn gun on my hip going, this better be safe. This better be safe. Where are we going? Where the shell is going? DL, where are you going to stand exactly? Everyone.
Always know where DL is.
And then we blow them all away. We blow them all away. And then DL had that nice little moment with me, right?
Great.
Great
moment.
He just blows that guy away. And we have a little, you know, coming to Jesus moment of him and me. And we missed him. And
more humor, right? We want to impose some humor in the moment, right, of the massacre. And really quickly before we come back to, we cut to Tara on the go. We see her. She's gone now. She's in the car. She's going, right? She's on the move. But then
she's driving now. That's right.
Yep. And then when we come back, we get to see my guy. I just talked to him today. One of my favorite people on the planet, Mo McRae. Mo McRae's in the house.
I love Mo. So nice to see
him
him back on this show. I forgot that he came back.
His movie, he's a director now. His movie just got, well, he's also still an actor. He acts all the time, but his movie just got into South by Southwest. So congrats, fucking Mo McRae.
Congrats, Mo.
Yeah, he's the best.
Congrats, bro.
Good things happen to good people. Okay.
Oh, I love that guy so much.
He's the best. It was so much fun when he was around, and he'd been on for a while. He got the job ultimately because Tori Kittles originally had a conflict, and remember they did him dirty. They killed him right off, put him in a trunk. They killed him off screen.
Gotta go.
Yeah, you gotta go. Killed him off screen with like a mannequin or something.
Without even saying goodbye, really.
Without even saying goodbye. And I love Tori. Okay. So this one, God, I'm not going to get angry. Chucky comes in with like,
no!
I know it's so hard, Harry.
No!
The chinchillas.
Salty Sal!
The chinchillas with Nero and Gemma. Did you?
Like, come on. It's fucking stupid.
What happened? I missed it.
I don't know. I don't fucking know. I mean, I don't know where we are, to tell you the truth. I find it all Gemma and Chucky. Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
I just put down stupid. Nero shows up, everyone is sitting down, all complicated. Then a gal runs in and says, and now it's about to get good again. There's something wrong with Juice, right? Is that where we're at?
Yeah, but before it, Chucky came in with the chinchillas and Nero and Gemma's like, had to say something. And Nero's like, what is he talking about? And he's talking about skinning these things and selling fur coats. And the fuck is going on?
It's just stupid.
He's bartering or so, whatever. Okay. It's filling airtime. Fuck people.
We have enough airtime to be filled. We don't need it with chinchillas.
Sure.
Don't need it.
Get rid of it. But whatever. People probably listen to this. They're like, Jesus Christ, these guys. Okay. So back to fucking Debbie Downer, Juice. He ODs.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what I remember about this one.
Please.
Cream of motherfucking mushroom soup. Cream of mushroom.
Yeah.
Holding it in my mouth.
All day long, son.
All
Are
day
you
long.
still eating Tums from that day?
I didn't want it because it had so much sodium and I was trying to fucking look cut up. I didn't want any salt.
That's how you say it.
And I was completely naked.
Soup going in the mouth.
By the way, I was completely naked.
Yeah, butt ass
Naked. Butt.
No cock sock, no nothing.
No, nothing. Completely naked. Nude with the leg hanging over the dingy dongy. Hanging over. And I said, where's the camera going to be? Because, I don't want anything to slip. I don't want it to slip,
well, if it slips, you can't show it. You can't show that little pony. The pony's going to stay tucked in. This is FX. It's on at 10 o'clock at night. It's not HBO. No pony to be seen. Sorry.
No, you can't. And I remember too, when, because it harkened back to the days of the nude push-ups. And I'm still in pain from that because I had to duct tape because the way they wanted to do the angle. So they duct taped it. So it looks like I'm an action figure with no penis because it looks like, because they did it on an angle where nothing was hanging down. So I didn't care. I mean, I honestly didn't care. You had the silk robe. You're just nude. You don't care, right? It is what it is. You're trying to be fucked up.
Doesn't matter after a while.
Doesn't matter after a while. You're just sitting there. Nobody cares. And I remember Gemma's going to come in, and the big concern was when she comes in and tries to save me. I remember Katie being ultimately concerned about this. She was like, well, I would grab him and lift him up. But if I grab him and lift him up, his penis is coming with it. Like, we're going up. Everybody's coming up.
Did she? It's funny how your penis is attached to your body. Yes. So did she say that?
Yeah. She was like, how am I going to grab him and not turn him to camera so we had this big conversation. She's like, you know what? Keep like a sheet right there and same time. And it'll be like, poof, poof, like magic, like 1, 2. And I was like, listen, I'll just trust on you guys, whatever it is, but we're here.
I just got mushroom soup in my mouth.
That's right.
I'm passed out and I'm so you do what you got to do and call me when you're made up your mind. I'm ready to go.
And I got to tell you something about these nude scenes when you're trying to be, trying to look good. You want them to be in the morning because you're not eating. When they're after lunch, you're fucking miserable because now you waited all day and you haven't eaten. You got this cream of mushroom in your mouth, so you can't talk. You're naked on top. You're fully naked, not just in boxers. So you're fully naked. So you got everything going against you here, right at this moment. You're just, you just want to get it done. And this was just the beginning of the day because I asked them if they could do it before the big Nero scene. So, because we did them all, everything you see with Juice in this episode at Diosa was done all in one day. Everything from me walking in with the hood, it was all done in one day because that's the way they did it on Sunday.
You ready?
Yeah. So cream of mushroom soup, first puke comes out. I bit Katie's hand by mistake once.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was she surprised? Did she cry? Please don't tell me she cried.
She got angry.
I don't want to see Gemma cry.
She got angry.
No, salty.
She got angry and I was so in it that I was just like, I didn't mean to. It was just, she rammed her hand down my throat and the instant gag bit these chompers came down. I mean,
Oh, no,
so
that's terrible.
she was fine.
All right, good.
So August marks with Connor and crew, gives him $500,000 in cash. I mean, isn't this the IRA? Why did he react so like he's never seen money before? Whoa, how much is this? What is? Oh my
I don't
God.
know. And I wrote down, a lot of bodyguards. And how much do those bodyguards get paid, Theo? Like, I don't know. August has like 42 bodyguards. Like, do those guys get a full day scale rate? Are they making $600 a day, those guys?
Yeah. They're extras.
Okay.
No.
Yeah,
No,
so, right?
no, I was an extra. You only get about $120 a day.
$120, $200, maybe 300.
If you don't
okay.
have lines,
I
if
just
you're not
wanted their-
featured, you get about $120 a day.
Okay. I just wanted, they always did a good job for them and they were always there.
And then speaking of the other dude behind Connor, Alan, he passed away recently.
He did. It was very sad. He was Alan O'Neill. He was in 6 or 7 shows and he's so good on this show. And his beautiful wife reached out to me a few years ago and he passed away. It was really a really sad deal. He was missed for sure.
Yeah, I remembered when I saw him, I was like, wait, I remember seeing something that dude, because I never really had, Juice wasn't around for any of the IRA stuff. So
I did. I no, you weren't in much of that. I was in that with Tommy and we had a lot of talk. We had a lot of laughter on the set, on the side. And when I heard that we had lost him, it was a very sad day for a lot of people. Yeah.
So Tig is in the clear. That's a big part of the scene. I don't want to over put that. We had this big thing apparently that I had forgotten about. Then Mark still wanted you dead. Not anymore. It's past it.
Yeah.
Right?
Not anymore. I'm in the clear.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Jax goes, thank you. Like as if Jax really cared, but thank you. Nice.
Yeah, he didn't care. He didn't care. So then at the same
No,
time,
I don't think so. I mean,
no, I don't think he cared. He would have killed Tig in a second. He didn't care. So then Tara dupes Gemma, calls her up, tells her like, oh my God, Bobby's dying. You got to go. And Gemma, goes. So here we go. This is the me naked, right? And I knew that I had to throw up again, some more cream of mushroom. And
I just wrote down Rossi. Hang on, can you still hear me?
yeah, I hear you.
I wrote down how much cream of mushroom soup did you end up throwing up? Seriously, how much?
A lot.
Right?
I did it a lot. I kept doing it because they wanted me and then, it got on Nero and they wanted it to be like real ugly and, the whole thing. But we did a lot of those takes, but then you had to clean it up. The whole thing was a bit preposterous, but whatever. It's all good. But when he's carrying me around, Jimmy's a big guy, by the way. And I was worried that he wouldn't be able, and he's like, no.
Jimmy's a very big guy.
He's a big guy.
I got you.
He's like, don't worry about it. I'll carry you. And I was like, all right, because I'm going to be like, I'm OD'd. So it's going to be all my weight. He's like, don't worry about it. And I realized why he wanted me to do that, because after I tell him about the Jax Darvini thing, he just lets me go. He just lets me go. And you see me just like hit the floor like a ton of bricks. Like he just lets me go.
Yeah.
I was glad they let me put my pants back on. But yeah, he's just broken. Juice is broken. This is kind of the end of him. This is the end for Juice. This is where it gets bad for him.
Well, isn't it nice though as a character? Isn't it nice though as a character to have something that's happened in the past in your character of playing Juice, where it's just haunted you, and so much the Miles thing haunted you, the trying to do the right thing for the club haunted you, and in a way, this is your coming out party of letting shit out, man, and you don't even know what you're saying. You're still hallucinating. You still got the drugs inside you. You're trying to remember yourself, and the way it came out was really sad, but really beautiful, and really like. Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, he's just not built for that life, so it's all the things you just said. Obviously the Miles, the stealing the Coke, the Darvini of it,
Yeah.
and then I think Clay is the one that breaks it, right? Clay is the one. So we're never going to get back that juice that we kind of liked. Like it's over. The juice and Tig stuff, the diaper juice, it's all over.
No,
it's gone.
no.
So talk
No,
about
looking through the chain link fence with those Dobermans.
No more.
They're gone. Those days are gone. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of sad to see. So I would say this is really the first episode of like the ultimate downfall of this dude. So
wow, good for you.
Yeah, we're back at Gemma's. Tara pulls the gun. They know about the deal. They know about it, right? Unser figures it out, and then she pimp slaps Wendy. And and there it is. Like she's going. She's going.
She is fucking going, man. That gun's out. She's pimp slapping everybody. She's got her boys. She's got her baby. She's telling Unser to hold the gun for a second while she puts the bib on. I mean, honest to God, Tara is on a mission. She's decided to do it. Let's get it going.
And then right away, as Tara walks out of the house, Gemma gets the call. Nice little stunt work with the Lincoln. Somebody does a nice quick turnaround, right, on the Lincoln.
Yeah.
And now it's back to you guys, which no offense to what's going on here, but we're back at the warehouse. Oh, the Kings are in. I don't fucking care.
Yeah, and I wrote down back to the boys and Connor, the Kings are in. I went, oh, ain't that good? Who fucking cares? This show should be the end of Connor and the Irish. That's what I put down. Can we please just end Connor and the Irish now? Had enough. They're
in, they're out. They don't want to work with this person. They don't. Got it. Copy that. Show me happy.
Then Jax gets a call from Gemma, right? Isn't that right, Theo?
Jax gets the call, yes. And it is not a good one for him. And then go ahead.
It's not a good one.
And then you guys are all like, all of a sudden everybody like reacts to something they didn't hear. Like, oh,
didn't even hear.
No.
I think what we were reacting to. I think the first AD, Handel said, we're on the window. We're in the martini. I think everyone got excited. This is the last shot of the day. Oh, okay. Yeah. What do we listen to? Gotcha. We can go home right after the scene. Fucking A. Great.
Like, I don't want to direct the scene here, but like you guys just found out the Kings are in. Wouldn't it be nice if like everybody was kind of in a celebratory mode and then you would kind of go slow on him getting this call and his reaction going?
You should have been directing that part of the episode, Rossi. Yeah. That's all it needed. It's all it fucking needed.
All it needed, like watch a slow pan of him getting the call, being happy. Hey, what's up, Ma? Hey, yeah. And smile goes to.
And then goes right into his face.
Devastation.
That's what you needed. And in the background, we're lighting spliffs. We're having a drink. We're having Irish whiskey. We're going, Connor, get the fuck out of here. It's been nice knowing you. That kind of stuff.
Yeah. No, they didn't do it.
No.
Okay. Nero puts Juice to bed. Tara's talking to the boys. She starts singing. We love Maggie's voice.
Yeah, but before she starts singing, I wrote down, now Tara's talking to Abel like he's 15 years old.
I do that all the time.
Oh, do you? Okay, great. So that's real
all
now.
The time. You should have heard me yesterday in the car with Arlo. Arlo's 4, and he had a really rough morning. And I was talking to him about the concept of time. He was in the back. Good. And I was talking to him. And at one point in the middle of this, because it takes like 20 something minutes to get to his school. At one point I had to stop because I was like, he literally was, I could see him in the rear view. He was dumbfounded. He was like, what is this guy talking about? None of this makes sense that he's saying. Because I was like, time, and you don't have a lot of it. And when you get older, you're wasting my time. Like I was having this and he was like,
Arlo just wants an ice cream cone. Like, what are you talking about, Dad?
Like, Dad, are we watching fucking Lion King later? Or what does this have to do with anything? So
God,
I understand the way
Maggie's doing the same thing to Abel.
Same thing. She was like, listen, guys, sometimes people get mad. And then what breaks her is Abel says, will daddy be there? And that fucking takes her legs out. Takes her legs out. She's just like, she starts singing. He says, will daddy be there? Okay.
Well, and I broke down like a baby. I mean, I fucking broke down.
Me too.
And, I mean, I didn't really break down, but I did tear up. And I said, and now the music song starts, right? The real
song, the rock and roll version, which by the way is pretty fucking kick ass. I didn't remember that song at all. I need to get that song.
So kick ass and slow and beautiful.
So she never shows up. And I notice now I'm starting to figure out what's happening here. Cause I don't know what's going on, that I might have had a 3-year blackout. I thought she did go to Patterson. I thought that was the whole deal. She doesn't. When she opens that trunk, all her luggage is in there. Looks like a Sam's Club. She has all the luggage in there. And she's at this small little rundown hotel. Nobody knows where, right?
No.
Probably a hotel Tig has stayed at a few times, you know? Yep. Might have got there to get Tig got a little weird in those hotels.
Yep.
And then Jack sees the house empty.
Yep.
Gemma shows up and immediately says she must have made a deal and let's start breaking some fucking furniture. Let's break some furniture. Right?
Yeah, I wrote down, then Charlie goes completely nuts. And again, those are the fun times when you go, okay, so wait, what I want to think I'm going to do is grab this and grab that. And you had, all the camera boys, Dave and Steve, and yet they're lighting away like a motherfucker and holding those handheld cameras, and Gemma's going to be safe out of the way. And then just go and action.
Right.
And Charlie just started to wreck shit. Good for him.
And then the worst is 2 things that can happen in those scenarios, because I've done a few of those scenes, which I know you have as well, is 1, something isn't real. So like you go to grab it, whether it be like a dresser and the drawer doesn't really come out and like the whole dresser comes with it and you're like, oh fuck, right? Didn't notice that. Or you can't get something to work. Like you kind of like, you're just pulling or trying to rip it and it never actually comes off because it's like glued or nailed or whatever it is. Right. 3, you hurt yourself. Yeah,
you don't want that, but it can happen.
Happens a lot.
I'll never forget when Perlman back in season 3 or 4 with the cigars, he's in that shop and Zobel's shop, and he goes in there and something didn't pull over. So he just kept those big mitts going and got rid of a lot of cigars. Like the whole wall didn't come down, so he just got rid of some cigars. Like he wasn't going to hurt himself. No way, man. Not Clay.
And then there's obviously if you've seen Heart of Darkness, the documentary on Apocalypse Now, one of the most famous scenes ever.
I love it. I love it.
Martin Sheen, when he goes to wreck the room because he's on acid or whatever, he cuts himself for real with Samira, and they kept the camera going, and all that blood that he covers himself with is for real, and he wound up being in the hospital for a fucking week after it.
Because he kept going. Yeah.
He had a heart attack.
Jesus, in real life. God damn it, Martin.
Yeah. So there's those things that you can actually really cut yourself with. The only one I remember recently for me, I was doing this movie in Pittsburgh and I had this big delivery truck, and I never do this. And I don't know why I did, but I get like angry and like at my daughter in it. And I'm like, fuck. And I turn around and I hit the truck and I was like, I think I broke my hand. Yep. I think that's it. I think the hand is broke, but like I had to hold it, and everybody's like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, it's up. Yeah. I was like, is that old? How old is that metal?
Didn't Charlie hurt his hand?
Charlie broke his foot.
He broke his foot. He kicked something with those white
sticks. He broke his foot. He kicked the wall and he broke his foot.
Broke his foot. There you go, Charlie. Gotta be careful,
there you go.
Bro.
So then they cut to Tara sleeping with the boys. She's got the bottle, the gun, and whatever.
I thought that was gonna be the end of the show, but no,
it's not. It can't be about that. It has to be about Nero now showing up.
Yeah.
Angry.
Yeah.
And he kind of puts his hand on him like, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Gemma sees it as he's the new father figure.
Yeah.
Nero sees it as this guy's been lying to me. What else has he been lying to me about?
Yeah.
I do think he got a little mad. Maybe, do you think he might have overreacted, Nero? Like, I mean, I get it. It's a big deal that he lied, but isn't it a bit?
I actually thought that he was rubbing his back like he gives him a back rub. Like, wait a minute. He should be upset, but maybe this isn't the time to bring up the truth that he just heard from Juice. What's going on here? Jax is breaking down. Tara's gone. It's like, it goes weird, like the three sisters from Macbeth. I'm telling you, bro, that was a very weird ending to a show that's rapidly coming to a close, certainly with the character.
Well, next week is potentially my favorite episode ever of the show. I remember knowing that, and I've seen the episode. I don't remember what happens. I do remember the ending, and I remember it being one of, if not my favorite episode ever. So I am very fucking excited to watch that one. Who knows when it'll come out? We don't even know what's going to happen with us. But
I have a sneaking suspicion this entire hour and 20 minutes has not been recorded. So I've had no technology in my room here. But good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck. Technological. Yeah, all that stuff.
Good luck to Justin and Carolyn.
Justin and Carolyn, please. Yeah.
And good luck to the audience whose ears have to listen to this.
Oh my God. Who fucking cares?
Were you in a panic? Have you been in a panic the entire time?
Of this hour and 20 minutes?
Yes.
No, I haven't, but I need a drink now. I'll tell you that. I need a little cocktail just to get me through this. And your yellow toque matches my yellow silent room where I am down here in the South, about to start filming this movie in about a week. We're rehearsing for a while.
That's
and
awesome.
It's going to be something else. It's fucking something else down here.
That room is yellow. I like yellow. It's a power color. It's a power color. So
it looks good on your head. All right, I love you, man.
I love you too. I'm gonna stop.
Oh, by the way, one last thing.
The merch. What?
One last thing. So we have Caesar stuff coming out, right? We have
it's out. It came out for the Reaper crew.
For everybody or just Reaper crew?
Today. Well, they know we're recording this on Wednesday the 3rd, so it launched for everyone today. But
oh, good.
But the canvases are only available in the United States because of shipping stuff. And the black Reaper crew shirt that everybody seems to love is only available to the Reaper crew level. But the Who the Fuck Cares shirt is available for everyone now. Everyone on planet Earth.
Thank you for clearing that up. Thank you. And I look forward to the next interview that we're doing with someone very.
Me too. We did our pre-interview the other day. We were on the phone, all of us, and talking and texting, and I can't wait.
Mwah!
Yeah.
Love you. Can't wait, brother.
Love you, brother.